Give this one a little looky-loo. A fatal four-way for USA #1 contendership. Perfect. Omega, Okada, Stinger.
Absolutely unbelievable the amount of talent we have in this fatal four-way. Who's your favorite, Trundle?
I would have to say the past champion, the inaugural champion, the one who lost it to Tanahashi, the man they call Sting.
We're just going straight into it. No need for any extra pageantry.
No introduction needed. These competitors are rearing and ready to go.
It's gonna be a bloodbath.
You know, I really... These types of matchups are very hard to predict. I mean, Sir Fudge of Wales, what are your thoughts coming in?
I think you'd have to hide underneath the apron in any way to get a win in one of these, but these guys are all starting in the ring.
Hey, wouldn't be a bad strategy. Hornswoggle took that to the fullest in the past. We've seen that for sure, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yes.
And a golden trigger knee with Perfect and Omega. Did you ever think you would see that, Sir Fudge?
You make strange bedfellows in a fatal four-way.
And sometimes you have to kiss your sister to get closer to Mr. Lister.
Isn't that the truth? Perfect here. Get up, bud. There you go, pal.
He already thinks he won the match. Perhaps he got knocked loopy.
Got his bell rung pretty good there. I got Rainmaker and Stinger going toe-to-toe while Perfect takes on Omega.
Dream matches galore in this one, and the winner will go on to face the winner of the HBK Tanahashi match that will be up next.
You gotta dream until your dreams come true, Trundle.
Very true, and another sentiment that might resonate with the fans. You gotta beat the man to be the man. And these men are trying to be that man in that situation.
But who is going to be
the man to beat?
The man.
To beat the man.
Here we go now. It's just pandemonium bedlam in there.
Yeah, I mean, the action on both sides of the ring, and no competitor is safe.
No, there's no room to breathe in a fatal four-way of this caliber.
It's true. I mean, there is such a thing as hiding in plain sight, but in this, I don't think that would work.
Just too much.
Sting went for the roll-up there on Mr. Perfect. My goodness, there's
doing well.
So much action in this matchup.
Kenny might be in the driver's seat thus far.
And what a German there by Okada.
One of the cleanest wrestlers we have. This is technique is unmatched in my opinion.
I definitely agree with you. He learned from some of the very best wrestling to offer. But Omega certainly on his level. I mean,
both competitors. Great pedigrees.
Little fun fact, Sir Fudge. I'm sure you can recall the initial first match of TCW broadcast was Omega and Okada.
Do I ever remember just a beautiful day in wrestling history as TCW starts with a bang.
And I'm sure if TCW ever goes off there, they would end with Omega Okada. A classic matchup for sure.
Okada and Omega. Stinger and Perfect.
Another thing to keep in mind is we have seen a one-on-one match between Okada and Sting, and Okada came out on top in that matchup.
So much intertwined history between these four combatants. So tough to pick a favorite.
I definitely empathize with you, my friend. And Mr. Perfect has had bad luck as of late. He's looking to turn that around and get a title to his name.
A cleaner doing very well.
Nice standing moonsault there on to Okada.
But now we have an assisted powerbomb on the Stinger.
Sometimes you have to make friends with the enemy to win in this type of matchup.
I would think it a necessity, Trundle.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, you have to have someone watching your back, even if it's just for a moment's notice. And the faster you can eliminate even just one competitor, the better off you are.
The odds go dramatically up. Oh, tombstone by Okada.
He's
Rainmaker.
He's a basket full of flaming monkeys, my friend. He's on fire. And look at, did you see that? A butterfly pile driver by Omega. Not a move you see very often.
He's warming it up.
What a elbow off the top by Okada. He is certainly one of the most talented superstars on the roster.
Okada refusing to...
The Rainmaker.
Rainmaker.
He's going to go for a pinfall here on Perfect.
The ropes.
The ropes
Breaking
certainly
it up.
saved him.
Crossbody by Stinger. He might have Penny here. 2.9.
Very, very scary close. Another butterfly pile driver. And Sting.
The power of Sting.
Certainly one of the strongest
Okada
TCW.
breaking up the pin though. Not the best strategy.
Perhaps he wants the joy of eliminating him himself.
That would be my guess.
A leapfrog bulldog there and another Rainmaker.
Oh, Rainmaker.
This one has to
Perfect.
be it. I cannot see him kicking out of this one. And it is, and that is
Perfect. First eliminated. Quite a show there, young man. He will be back.
I don't know what it's going to take to get him out of this tailspin he's been in as of late. But we do hope to see him again. And these three competitors fighting for a title shot.
They're just mashing it.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you have to put the pedal to the metal, leave it all out on the field. I mean, this is Sole Survivor.
They're really showing this stuff in this one. Kenny being thrown to the outside. Stinger resigned to taking on one opponent at a time, but he's not going to get that luxury.
I feel like this will be a fantastic matchup for whoever wins the title match up next. I mean, I would not mind seeing any one of these three get that title opportunity.
Oh, the winner of this is certainly earned a shot.
Well, we are 15 minutes in and there are still three competitors in the ring.
Well, how much they have left? It's been so non-stop, and Okada with the twisting, turning tombstone.
I mean, Sting, he won. Fun fact, he won the U.S. title in the main event, Week 1, TCW TV, in a Fatal 4-Way match. Then he defended it in a Fatal 4-Way match, and then finally lost it to Tanahashi one-on-one. He's a grizzled vet when it comes to Fatal Foursomes. He has the experience. That's why I think he's going to take this one home.
Well, you can't argue with that.
Look at the teamwork here. Like a well-oiled machine.
Oh, boy.
And all three
opponents hit the mat.
They
Kenny, the first one up.
crack heads there, and that's a scary sight.
Oh, the power of Kenny Omega, spooky.
I mean, explain why that maneuver is so impressive compared to just a normal German.
Try lifting up a wet blanket out of 10 foot of water, and that's almost what Kenny's doing. The amount of weight that he's just cranking from a dead stop into the air and over his head. The amount of distance you have to travel with that body is almost doubled when they're on the mat like that.
I couldn't have said it better myself, and he is one of those competitors who is in scary good shape for this matchup.
Freak athlete, but now he's being grinded by Okada. Sting wants to take his turn with Kenny now. They may have noticed that, as we have, Trundle.
Now, Omega, for a second at least, was perhaps in the safest part of the arena. He was outside the ring. He would have been well in his rights to just let them fight it out, but now these two are flirting with disaster.
Sting with his own tombstone power driver.
They are in danger of being counted out.
Kenny matches the call.
Sting is just scary strong. Just able to lift Okada, who is not a light man, over the head and extend.
This is getting difficult to watch here, Trundle. These men are just ruining their bodies, maybe their careers, for this victory.
You have to wonder what they're going to have left after this matchup to try to take the title.
See such quick movement like Kenny on. Oh my goodness, Trundle.
Frankensteiner. This is how much the title means to these men.
And this is just the #1 contender. Imagine what they do if they do get that shot at the strap.
No doubt about it. They are determined. Sting again displaying his strength, showing no signs of stopping.
A little bit of hot dogging by Okada.
Yeah, I mean, wow, we see a reversal of a tombstone.
There it is.
And Omega just, man, you got to take advantage when you can. He should have went for a pin.
There's such big egos in here, Trundle. They all want to be the one to eliminate the next competitor.
Fair enough.
You can't escape.
A nice rolling. Is that a Meltzer driver?
Possibly.
Or a little spinning thunder. And now a Rainmaker, and I think he's going to go for a pinfall here, and that should
be it, Trundle.
I would agree, and it is. Now we got Sting Okada.
Sting just one man away from being #1 contender for the belt that he lost. Okada desperately wants to be.
A crossbody by Sting. Now keep in mind, Okada has defeated Sting one-on-one. But is he in the same shape he was at the beginning of that match? And he wins again!
He gets it! The Rainmaker!
The U.S. #1 contender has been decided, and it is Kazuchika Okada. And what a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. And if we had any doubt, perfect. Absolutely outstanding. And as we mentioned earlier, the U.S. title is on the line up next as Tanahashi takes on HBK. So be sure to watch that match.